Set the place on
Hello gamers, my name is Mess and welcome to MOAR. We are back on the server for the first time this year. I have been AFK farming copper all year. From the beginning of the year, my account has been on this server, AFK farming copper, and we got loads of copper. But what copper? How are we farming copper? Gonna have to show you the copper farm we worked on, but I thought I would show you what I've been working on at the moment, which is well, we're at the Nether Tree farm on our main island base, and I am terraforming. That's right. So I've never done terraforming before in this game, but I'm giving it a go right now. Basically, we've been on the single player Let's Play quite a bit lately, and I've been using that Let's Play to try and get better at building buildings around redstone devices. So like obviously we had that shulker farm building, and recently we did a building for our Nether Tree farm. And that's basically what I want to replicate on this server. I want to make that building that we made in MS Minecraft on this island. But before I do that, I need to do the boring job of making a space for the building. So we are quickly terraforming. I am using my Razer Deathadder gaming mouse to with a macro to place blocks faster. So basically, there's a macro, like, you know, the buttons on the side of some gaming mouse, like they're usually used for your web browser back and forth buttons. I'm using it as a spam right click 20 times a second button. So if I hold down the button on the side of my mouse, I can just spam blocks, and it's great for projects like this because I can just spam these blocks a lot faster than you usually would be able to. Is it cheaty? I don't know. I wouldn't say it is because I'm not using any like mods or anything to place the blocks myself. I'm literally using a feature of my mouse. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's cheaty, but I guess some people might. But you know, each to their own. But yeah, I'm going to finish off this terraforming, and then I need to show you guys the stuff we've done. But I think what we need is a good old time-lapse of building this building. So I know you've seen the time-lapse already on the single-player world, but we're going to do it again, because we like building. Well, that's today's first little project built on the Wastage server. This is actually my first large-scale building that I've built on our island here. So all of these buildings here, Dim made these ones. So it's nice to finally sort of have a mark on the island that's been made by me. So I'm quite happy about that. Now, I also have worked on some other stuff off camera. Got some new map art now, so whenever we've got a project that we're working on, we can put a caution sign, because this is obviously a construction area and it's not finished. Clearly, there's no interior, so we'll need to work on. I say we. I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do for the interior for this building. Like, I want to have buttons that I can press to activate the farms above, but that's something I'm gonna have to figure out myself. Now, I also worked on another project. This one's completely off camera. I built it just for fun, to be honest. We didn't need one. So you guys probably know that we have a Guardian farm over here. Now, this is a Guardian farm that Dim made when they came out, like when the update with Ocean Temples came out. Dim made this farm, and it's pretty good. It doesn't have a proper sorting system down there, but I've been using this farm a ton because in the next episode we're gonna have a massive mega build. And I don't say that lightly. It's quite big. Maybe not mega, but it's the biggest thing I've built in this game. And I needed tons of prismarine for this thing, so I've been AFKing here quite a lot. But this whole storage system started to annoy me a little bit, and I didn't want to touch it. I mean, like, this is kind of like a relic of a farm, because this is this is a farm that Dim made ages ago, and I'm not gonna change someone else's farm. So I went and built my own one. So we've got 2 Guardian farms surrounding the island now. Just over here, we should see it come into view. This is the Guardian farm I've made. I can't remember the design I used. Oh, right, yeah, this design is a design from Waddles on YouTube. And I made my own, like, sort of pixel art. I'm thinking of adding, like, some stained glass to have, like, some columns of kelp. I think that will help spice this up a bit, because at the moment it's just the Guardian head. But yeah, that's a brand new Guardian farm. Works like a charm. Most of the work for this thing really came from down here, and as we enter it, you'll see that I finally did the map art I said I wanted to do in the last episode, the 2x2 ancient Elder Guardian from Minecraft Dungeons. So that's done, which means, yes, I did do a Hero of the Village gift farm as well, off camera, to farm Lapis AFK. So, because all of these blocks here, this shade for this map has to have been done with Lapis blocks. Could not be done with any other block. And if I didn't use Lapis blocks, then there just wouldn't have been a shade here at all. But I think the shade really adds a lot, so it's like I had to get that. And also, I like Lapis blocks, so no, I don't need an excuse to make a Lapis farm. So yeah, that's I actually made this map specifically because I wanted it at a Guardian farm. So this is the interior of the build here. It might change, might add some details, but we've got a axolotl fish tank. One of every colour of axolotl, including the blue one. The chests here, it's just storage for the shards, and the chests here is for the crystals. However, we do have a shulker farm on this server, obviously, by now. So we now work with shulker box storages. So once those chests up here fill up, you can go down if you need loads. Shulker box is full of prismarine shards get collected here, and I did a little bit of AFK in here. We've got about, what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, we've got 8 double chests full of prismarine shards, and quite a few of the crystals as well. But these prismarine shards, they go down to a shulker box crafter, and I don't know what design this shulker box crafter comes from. Hold on. It was from a user called Pala Pala. So, whilst I am quite a small channel, and no one really watches my videos, I'm still going to credit the people I copy designs from, because I think that's just common courtesy. But yeah, so this is a crafting shulker box crafting system from a user called Pala Pala. You craft your blocks away, and then the box gets replaced, and you just put the blocks in here. So that's how it works, and then when that shulker box is full of the bricks, it gets broken and it gets sent to some more storage. Here we have our shulker boxes full of prismarine bricks. So if you want to mass produce prismarine bricks, this is currently the best Guardian farm on the server, and I can proudly say that. Now that I've said that, Dim's probably going to build a better one, but I'm really happy with this. Built this myself, so very chuffed. What else have we got? We've done so much stuff on this server. It's going to take me ages to give you all a recap, which is kind of what we do. Dim's been working on a few things, so why don't we go check out what he's been up to. This guy's also been really hard at work as well, building. He's even using diamond blocks in his redstone. Like that's got to be one big flex. But yeah, he's been working on this massive shulker farm building. Not finished yet. He's been working on this for quite a while. But yeah, look at him go. We're going to see the redstoner in action. Should we like freak him out and just come like swooping in and hit him? Uh-oh. He might see us. He might see us. I think we managed to evade him. He might have saw us. Or is there shulker boxes down there? What's he doing? He's just looking at the floor. He totally saw us. He's typing, right? Wait, no, there's got to be shulker boxes down there, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, that must have freaked him out. Oh, what a guy. He's been really busy. This place looks epic, though. This is probably going to be the biggest farm we have on this server. So, props to that. What a guy. And of course, we've been following regulations, and we've been placing our new map art, Men at Work, as a sign at all build projects. Because, you know, health and safety. It's that time. We're introducing a new segment to our MOAR videos, and that's going to be called the Map Art District Update segment. So, since we're doing these videos in kind of like a recap style for the most part, we're going to have, every so often, we're going to have a segment in our episodes that give a little update on what's been going on with the map art that I do on this server. So, quite a bit has happened. I've now made a brand new like actual station for the map district. So it's now connected to the ice roads that we have in the Nether. And I've now got all of the maps that I've made here in the same position in the overworld that they are. So when you go through this portal, you will spawn on land, and then there's like a chunk area or chunk border, and then ocean, and then we have the maps right here. So if anyone ever wants to come check out the map district, they don't need to really go to the map district because you've got all of the maps here. I say anyone, we don't really have many players on this server, so I don't imagine anyone would ever go there, but this is more for me. But yeah, this is a nice little way to display the map art that we've done on the server. I think the Windows XP farm, the Men at Work, the Ancient Guardian, this new portrait of myself, what a good looking chap that is brand new, just finished that. And I think the communism flag here is new as well since the last episode. It's going to be kind of a meme at our next base, which I'm going to talk about in the next episode. But yeah, if we just quickly go through this nether portal, you'll see what I mean. Spawn on some land. Got a chunk border between updates. And this is the map district. My pride and joy on this server, to be fair. This is like a disgusting amount of hours has gone into this project. And not just all of the block placing, but to actually gather this much resources. For example, all these bloody lapis blocks. You need a special kind of server to be able to fund projects like this, and luckily on this server we do have pretty much every farm in the game. Like, there's very few farms that we're missing on this server, so it's very easy for me to farm the majority of these materials in mass quantities. But we're going to move on now to another time lapse of a farm. I say farm. Me and Dim built a copper farm together, and I decided I was going to build a island around the farm, which I don't have time lapse footage of. I built an island. It looks silly. You'll see it in the time lapse, but I built an island. But then I also decided to build a building around the island from. You know what? Let's just play the time lapse, and you can see.
He uses iron trapdoors. I don't see any iron trapdoors in this.
There's iron trapdoors in the shulkers. You're just blind.
No?
There are! You're not looking. Oh,
Mate,
no.
mate, they're not.
There is!
No. Do you have them?
I don't have them.
Well, then
There's definitely iron trapdoors in there. They're in one of those shulkers.
No. I shit you not. There's none.
Don't troll. Don't play this game. I'm gonna look. If I find iron trapdoors in those shulkers.
Will kill me.
Fuck's sake. Mate, I swear there was I checked. I checked. You're trolling me. I am going to go back to the island and get iron trapdoors. So if you're trolling me, now's the time to say it.
Wait, I genuinely...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no, wait. Mate, they were in the corner of my inventory. Okay, my bad.
Mark it. There's one, there's two, there's three. Right, get them. Grab them.
Wait, don't put them all in one.
I take one, you take the other. We got this. We're going on an
Kidnap.
adventure.
Literally just swooping. Fucking village trafficking right here.
Don't worry, these guys are used to
Not the zombies they need to worry about.
it. They come.
Beat the bad guys.
Where the fuck do I go from here, man?
Southeast.
Oh, there's a...
Go down. South.
Get in. Yeah! Right, so this one should just walk straight in immediately with no resistance. Alright, maybe there is some resistance. Oh, I just lost a tinted... Oh!
What's the fuck? Oh no, he's walking a fine line. Oh, you can't. Do not open. Oh, okay, never mind. Actually. No, don't do it. He's gonna drop down. He's gonna drop down. It's fine. They see. No! I'm grabbing another fucker, I guess. That was tragic.
Oi! Wait, what?
Can they not even walk on a block by themselves?
He played with our emotions, man.
I'm-
Hope you enjoyed that time lapse of building the Statue of Liberty covering up the copper farm. Gonna give out my credits. So the copper farm design that we used is a design from Cubic Meter, and the building is actually taken from a guy on Planet Minecraft called Creeper2357. So yeah, I have quite literally copied the building that this guy had posted on Planet Minecraft, but we did change the head of the statue to look like a villager head. This was actually Dim's idea to do that, and I think that looks pretty good. We decided to let it I say we, I've actually built this myself, but I decided to let it oxidize because I thought it would represent it a bit better, and this took like an entire weekend of farming copper before this actually oxidized. It took a long time, but we can actually enter the thing from here, and this is our copper farm storage. Me and Dim worked on this part. I did the interior and he did all of the storage stuff. So like with the Guardian farm, we've got quick access to copper ingots here. Then we have shulker boxes full of copper ingots. Now, at some point in this episode, you probably saw that I had roughly almost 3,000 levels. I don't anymore. Fortunately, I've lost them. But that's because I left myself AFKing at this copper farm for a few weeks. So when I say we have shulker boxes full of copper, like we have a lot. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4, 21, 22. We have over 21 double chests full of shulker boxes full of copper ingots, which is absolutely disgusting. Don't mind this random beacon beam, that's temporary. And then we have the same shulker box crafting system where you can craft your blocks full of... this one's broken. That's because there's a shroom lights are here. Oh dear. That's a design error. As head of interior design for this building, I take full responsibility for those shroom lights being there. I'll have to remove those. But yeah, this is our copper farm building. It's pretty good. If we go down here, we can get to the actual farming area. And this is sort of it, really. All you do is you just stand here and click this minecart every second or so. I'm not going to actually do it because I don't really want to turn on the farm. But you probably noticed in that time lapse we were missing the shaders, so I didn't use the shaders in that time lapse, and that is because during the building of this building, Dim actually started AFKing at the copper farm. If you rewatch the time lapse, you'll see suddenly zombies start spawning in the farm, and that is because Dim was AFKing here. And that time lapse, there was roughly around three hours of footage, and the replay file struggled to load all of these tens of thousands of zombies that have spawned throughout the 2 hours. And I did try increasing the RAM in Minecraft, but getting the replay actually rendered with shaders was just not, like, it was just too much of a hassle. You notice as well, there's obviously been some lightning strikes whilst we've been AFKing here. But yeah, that is our copper farm. Really happy with the build. Really happy with the thing. Only thing I'm not happy about is the island here. I'm not too keen. I have started to try and sort of carve it to make it a little bit, but the whole thing needs doing before it's going to look good, and that's a project for another day. So what shall we do next? Dim has actually finished work on his shulker farm, so I think we might check that out and end the episode after that, because it's getting quite long. I haven't shown you everything I wanted to show you, but we'll do another episode, so I'll show you then. But let's go check out Dim's completed shulker farm. So it's about to come into view. It's quite massive, as you saw earlier, but the whole thing is finished now. Huge shulker farm. I think the design for this, or like the whole where Dim's been gotten the design from this, it's from Cubic Meter as well. So the same guy that we got the copper farm design from. But yeah, this thing's massive. I'm a little bit scared to get too close. I have actually installed a mod, Tweakeroo, to get free cam, so I can actually do this, and we can go check it out a little bit, because I really don't want to get too close to this thing in case, I don't know, a shulker sees me, shoots me. I think the shulkers are in here or something, can't they? Yeah, I don't know. Quite careful, especially when I'm visiting somebody else's project. Don't want to fuck it up. But yeah, the whole thing is pretty complicated. Definitely not something I am going to explain, but you could always check out Cubic Meter's video if you're interested. I have got a video, some clip of Dim showing this thing in action. So what we'll do is we'll check out that clip, and then we'll be about ready to wrap up the episode. So I'm going to play that now. Alright, so Dim's showing the shulker farm in action. I've got the Tweakeroo free cam here so that we can look around and just see how many shulkers this thing is producing. That's crazy. There's loads of the things, but what it needs look at all that shit. What it needs is for someone to use the TNT arrows, which I think he's doing. He's placing the TNT, and now we can see these shulkers are all dying and they're getting the looting effect, which is insane. What a guy. And we can see there should be like tons of shulker shells just flowing in here. That's crazy. Where's the piglin? Is it over here? Yeah, this is the guy with the looting sword. And those TNT get triggered by an arrow somewhere? Yeah, that's it. Mad. Honestly, guys, that farm is insane. We did not need it. We already have a shulker farm. But it's always really cool to see massive projects like that. So props to him for actually finishing it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. There was more stuff that's happened on the server since the last video. But I don't want the video to be too long. So we're going to cut it here. And I'll start working on the next episode. Which, by the way, next episode we are going to work on the biggest building I've ever made in Minecraft, and it's going to be quite exciting. I'm quite hyped for it. I've already built it, but it took me around 12 hours, but I did build it in survival. So once, yeah, I look forward to showing you guys what I've been up to. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye bye.